Hi everyone, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of Final Fantasy XIV Online running on the PlayStation 5. Let's see, Fafulapa would entrust you with a matter of grave import. I salute you too, honored friend. As acting captain, I should be much obliged if you would grant me a personal request. In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the former captain's corruption, we have been poring over his personal correspondence. Our search unearthed this sealed letter addressed to a man named Owain, but he is one of the Sultan's sworn elite. I can think of no reason why he should have any dealings with Baldwin. We now know that the former captain is consorting with a coalition of criminals. Could it be that Owain was too? This letter may well serve as evidence of their collusion, so I dare not tamper with it myself. But given the events of recent days, I knew not whom to trust with this information until now. I've chosen you, meowmurai. Pray bear the letter to Mistress Momodi of the Quicksand and relate the circumstances of its discovery. Not only is she a staunch supporter of the Sultana, but she is well acquainted with the Sultan's Sworn. She will know how best to proceed. Ah, meowmurai, it's been too long. Dadanan tells me you've been keeping busy in Horizon. I want you to know I'm grateful for everything you've done for the people of Ulda. Even though you've seen the seedier side of our city, you continue to help your fellow man. Believe me, the folk around here love you for it. What is it? You look like you've got something to say. So, that's what this is all about. Fufulupa's thinking Owain might have been in league with Baldwin, that this letter could be proof of something shady. Well, he needn't worry. Owain's as loyal a Sultansworn as I've ever known. I haven't the foggiest what this says, but... Wait a minute. Wasn't Owain the one who... Oh, hells. I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, meowmurai. I think I know what this is all about, but I need you to swear to keep it quiet. If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I won't hold it against you. But if you're determined to see it through to the bitter end, say the word and I'll explain. Can I count on your discretion, meowmurai? If so, listen closely. Mori wishes to enlist your aid of a trusted friend of Ulda. The outside world believes Ulda to be a sultanate ruled by Sultana Nanamo Ulnamo. Truth is, though, it's the sixth wealthiest citizen that holds the most sway, the syndicate. Be that as it may, the Sultana's still got the support of the people. But she might struggle to keep even that if a certain incident becomes public knowledge. It pains me to say it, but Her Grace's crown, the symbol of the royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Owain's the Sultansworn who was charged with guarding it that night. I bet anything this letter was written by the bastards who made off with the crown. It can't be a coincidence that a man we know to have been fraternizing with thieves had a letter for Owain of all people, and this of all times. You need to take this to the man himself, meowmurai. Tell him Momodi sent you, and that it concerns a lost heirloom. It looks as though the fellow needs help. I want you to lend it to him. The future of our fair city may depend on it. Yo, Mr. Hammond believes you are ready for your next lesson. Ah, there you are, meowmurai. I hope you've come prepared for a lesson. Today I want you to go and fight the toxic toads that nest in the unholy hair. Make no mistake, son. These toads are huge. This means they have huge guts. But that's beside the point. The point is, you'll need to use your head to overcome them. Thanks to their immense girth, these toads hit hard. Fortunately, they tend to be hit wild as well. So bide your time and wait for an opening. Then, when an opening shows, thwack. Rip and tear through their fur with your fists. As proof that you defeated the toads, I want you to bring me 5 of their legs. Chichuto and I will be waiting for you at the Blackbrush Station. Your lessons continue there. This is the next story mission, isn't it? Yeah, we better... do this one. Oh no, we better do the... better do this one first then. Our job level quests. Where do I need to go to the Central Thun one? I think I've been there already. I think I've already done a mission with the same frogs. But okay. Really? Yeah, it's ain't too bright. Like I'm way above your level, Ant. Yeah, calm down a smidge. So, did you bring me the toad legs? Ah, this is the stuff, all right. Now I just need some butter, a slice of sun lemon, and a pinch of... Master? Oh, what I meant to say was, you've done well to defeat the toxic toads, meowmurai. For the next part of your lesson, you'll be putting your endurance to the test against... The talk was true. Hammond Holyfist is really here. Ha ha ha. I can't take nary a step outside the guild without being flocked by fans. Such is the price of fame. Please, sir, I have great need of your legendary skills. Somnus is being smuggled through Blackbrush Station. I reported this to the Brass Blades and the Stone Torches. I asked them to put an end to it, but they both turned a blind eye. Somnus, that's the mind-warping substance made from dream flowers. Those who overindulge are said to fall into an eternal slumber. My dear friend suffered that very fate. That's why I want to put an end to the smuggling. But I'm just an ordinary person, and there's precious little I can do. Ha ha ha! You've done enough to bring word to me, friend. For as surely as Hammond Holyfist is my name, I'll see the smuggler's scum thrown into the dungeon before the bell is through. 12s bless you, sir. You are truly a hero to us all. Slight change of plans, meowmurai. In place of the endurance test, we're going to find and apprehend the smugglers. But first we must gather information. You too, find out what you can from the people of Blackbrush Station. Report back once you've learned something. Searching for Somnus smugglers, you say? Word is they are associated with the Alacran, the coalition of cold-blooded criminals. But beware, they always act in alliance. There's an abandoned cooking lair a short distance west of the Coffer and Coffin. Decent folk tend to give that place a wide berth. Ideal for a smuggling operation, wouldn't you say? It appears a silver-haired Lalafell was seen skulking about the station recently. He was headed west, bearing a suspicious burden. The Alacran, a likely hideout, and a silver-haired Lalafell. I don't like the sound of this, not one bit. Like as not, the smugglers operate out of the abandoned Kickern lair west of the Coffer and Coffin. I will lie and wait for them there. Let's see, level 6 is effective. If you're above the maximum allowed level, it will be synced as follows. Level 19. Okay, we're a level behind, but should be okay. Those balls! That's... Yeah, haha, we really outdone ourselves this time. Master Wegfar is bound to be pleased. Save the talk. We have crates to move. Rukata, it is you, isn't it? Chuchuto and Master, it's been a while. You vanish from the guild with nary a word, and we find you here smuggling somnus with those villains? What's the meaning of this? Rukata, my boy, I didn't teach you how to fight so that you could become a pox on society. My student or no, you must be held accountable. Chuchuto, meowmurai, your lesson begins. Apprehend the smugglers. You lot, take care of these meddlers. Are you serious? Hammond, Holy Fist, just our luck. If you know who I am, then you'll know what's good for you. Come quietly, or there will be trouble. Holy Fist, don't make me laugh. You're being fooled, all of you. Who's fooling who? What in the world are you talking about? It was a dark night several moons ago. I was out in the wilds, training alone. From a distance, I caught sight of Master leaving the tavern and turning for the city. Thinking to accompany him back, I followed on his heels, and was about to call out when I saw this. You would challenge the Holy Fist? You have fighting spirit, I'll grant you that, but you'd do well to know your limits. So be it. Yar! Master? You read my every move. You're no ordinary marmot. Master! All I wanted was to be surrounded by scantily clad maidens when my time came. The gods are cruel. Master, what is the meaning of this? Explain yourself. Now you've seen it with your own eyes. Master was beaten by a marmot, a common bleeding marmot. How would He would remind us how strong he was at every turn, but he was lying through his teeth. Yeah, I could scarce believe my eyes. Wait till Master Wigfire learns of this. Forgive me, Chuchoto, meowmurai. I didn't mean to deceive anyone, least of all my students. Hammond Holyfist conquered every foe that stood before him, but he couldn't conquer old age. My strength, my reflexes, my endurance, they've all left me. There's nothing here but a decrepit old man. I would be alone for a while. I'll make my own way back to the guild. From now on, you're to do as Chucho bids, meowmurai. I've been doing some thinking, meowmurai. While 'tis true that Master had been deceiving us, he meant us no harm. Besides, I owe him my life. Had he not taken me in all those years ago, I would have died in some ditch. I could never bring myself to hate him. Even if he were an ordinary old man, I would still respect him. Alas, with the truth of his condition revealed, Master Hammond has lost his sense of purpose. His will to teach. I cannot bear to see him like this. I want him to regain his confidence, but for this he needs to regain his former strength. Listen, meowmurai. Master ever said that you remind him of his younger self. Were you to continue showing rapid improvement, I dare hope that it would rekindle his fighting spirit. To this end, I will teach you a new technique, one which Master Hammond used to great effect during his prize-fighting days. Steel Peak, it's called, and it sees you channel your gathered chakra into a powerful attack performed with your entire body. Make this technique your own, meowmurai, and strive to grow stronger still. When next Master Hammond beholds you, he will surely be moved to action. A shirt, a hat, gloves, shoes. Let's see, it's strength, vitality, dexterity, critical hits, direct hit rates. Meditation. Chakra gauge unlocked. The chakra gauge indicates the number of chakras currently open. Opening 5 allows for the execution of Steel Peak. You can view the job gauge description at any time from the Actions and Treats menu. Is it level 20? Yeah, level 20. I mean, I'm pretty close, so... 2 more levels and we'll get there. Alright, then we got this one, which is just in town. Okay, so we need to go in here somewhere. You return yourself to all the Aetherite shards in Ulda. The Gate of Dal, the Gate of Thal, the Gate of Sultana, and the airship landing are now accessible as Aetherite destinations. The heart of the swarm lies beyond. State your business. Pardon, did you say the lost heirloom? Ahem, proceed. Well met, adventurer. What brings you here this day? A letter? Very well, let's see it. Have you read this, adventurer? I see, but you have some inkling as to its contents, I think. Mistress Momodi has doubtless explained to you the significance of the crown, and what its loss could mean for Her Grace the Sultana. This theft shames the Sultan Swan, and me most of all. The blame is mine, you see. I grew lax in my duties, and in a moment of carelessness... No, it will do no good to recount the tale now. Since the hour of the theft, we've searched frantically for any signs, any whispers as to the whereabouts of the crown. We have found nothing. The identity of the thieves and their motives seem fated to remain a mystery until you arrived bearing this ransom note. In it, the criminals state their price for the return of Her Grace's crown. And though it pains me to say it, I fear I have no choice but to acquiesce to their demands. Too much is at stake to do otherwise. The crown symbolizes Her Grace's birthright and identifies her as the custodian to the Ul legacy. It must be recovered. I will travel to the unholy heir and pay them their ransom. Though I am not foolish enough to meet these men alone as they stipulate, I dare not bring a host of my comrades lest the thieves take fright. Friend, would you consent to be present for the exchange? Mistress Modi has always spoken of you in the most glowing terms, and I have never yet had reason to question her judgment. On behalf of all those still loyal to the Sultana, I beseech you, help us in our hour of need. Pray meet me at the Unholy Heir in central Thanalan, east of Blackbrush Station. If the gods are good, the exchange will proceed without incident. Okay, why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai. You've been watching Final Fantasy XIV Online, running on PlayStation 5. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.